Yeti's
No, don't
on.
just them.
Camera's
I
on.
can do it.
And
Oh my
here we go. That light's a little. Where's this light? Oh yes, this light's in the shot here. I'm not moving that.
It's
thing.
fine.
I'm not moving
Daddy,
that thing.
tell me when I can show my stuff, some of my things. I'm not gonna
Alright.
shoot them all at one time.
Alrighty. Well, here we go.
Oh!
Why is there a timer on there?
I hate
Why
to
is
see
the
me.
latency look so bad over there?
They can't see me.
Because it's not loading in full.
I wonder why.
It is interesting that it has all the extra stuff.
Yeah.
Is that just gonna be there?
Oh, it shows it on there too. Whoops.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Difficulties. I'm using a new camera here. So.
Hello. It's, you know what? One of these days, I always say this. One of these days, we'll have a professional setup.
Well, if
We're incrementally getting.
if I could stop changing things every single time.
Yeah.
Oh,
it keeps tracking my face. Interesting.
yeah, it's got a tracking focus display.
Oh,
We
keep
got-
going. Keep going. Keep going. We have less. That might be it. That might be as good as we get.
Still
Right
got the focus tracking on there.
Yeah, still got the focus tracking on there.
Ah.
And that one, you
Can't
do
figure
stuff,
it out.
and after a minute, it would. On the small one, if you do stuff, it just does the stuff the stuff that you did in a minute.
Liam, stop, please.
We're having I would say we're not having technical difficulties. We are. Oh my god.
Is that showing up too?
We're green now. Everything's green.
Oh my gosh! Why is this happening? Why? Sorry, y'all. Man,
New camera. It's not. It's a nice camera, but we gotta figure out the setting.
function. Dysfunction. Nope.
Oh. We're gonna get there eventually. Don't you worry. Face annotation.
Okay, this is. I didn't even think that would show up on there. Who else? Who else in here? So
We got.
sorry.
We got Aaron. We got Diggler.
How's it looking there? Still got stuff on the screen.
Yeah, it's still got the all the stuff on here. Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't have the face tracking anymore, so that's good. That's like I said. I think that's as good as we're gonna
Okay.
get. We got this stuff way over here, but I think that's as good as we're gonna get.
Okay.
So, like I said, we'll get there eventually.
All right.
But it didn't show me on that.
Because that's not what you. That's the live. That's the delay.
And
So
we can
if
go.
they don't see it,
So if you're gonna look at one, look at that one. We got all the screens. We got all the lights.
Look
we
at
got
that.
all- Hey.
Close enough.
Yeah. Let's
Better,
go. We're here.
better than a bunch of other crap being
How
on
long
the
has it been
screen,
since
so.
we've both been here for a live stream? It's been a couple months. It's been several months. It's been maybe since New Year's.
No, we did New Year's at your house.
Yeah, we did. Have we done
So-
one since then together?
No.
I think we've done one where we're like separate and split screen, but we haven't been in person together in 6 months. Oh my god, it's been
At least 6 months. Yeah, it's also
Well-
been 6 months since the last time we did a stream together, which is a crazy thing to consider anyway.
yeah, but
So,
we're here now. So
yeah.
cheers.
So, I mean, it's the other thing I got from the aisle at Walmart. This Mexican cola. It's prebiotic soda. Could you? I don't know. It's interesting.
That's not the prebiotics. Okay,
The prebiotics.
we're here. Hello.
All right.
Where do we want to start? It's been too long. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Pride Month and all that.
Let's see. We got
I did have my rainbow
3 watching.
Transformer shirt, but it was too hot. It's a different kind of material. It's like 85 degrees here today, so it was too much.
All right. So, how about we just start with some start with news.
Let's just do news.
All right,
You just pull up
Let's check out
pictures
some
and
news. So,
and I'll start rattling some stuff off
here.
here.
Get it over here.
Um,
Set up.
Let me look at my notes that I sent you. I think we should start with upcoming. We're going to be getting Armada.
Oh yeah, these are in no particular order, by the way. So.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just gonna talk about we're getting Armada. What's his name?
Jetfire.
No. The mini compact.
Red Alert.
Red Alert. That's his name. Red
I
Alert.
almost called him Ratchet.
I almost called him Ratchet.
But he's
But
not
Red
Ratchet.
Alert. We're getting Power Links. Red Alert, who is orange, and he's gonna come with 8 mini cons. I'm gonna guess maybe at least a Skyboom shield, maybe Optimus's. I'm hoping that they're gonna everyone who's come out who didn't come with a mini con who should have. I'm hoping that's who we're gonna get. I'm hoping that's who we're gonna get. You know, just because we didn't get this guy.
I bet we get everyone else's minicon.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then maybe because there's 8 total, so 3 for the Skyboom shield, and then that's 5. That's 1 for Red Alert. That's 1 for Optimus. That's 1 for Megatron. That's 1 for Starscream. So that's that, and an extra one. So that's easy to do.
Unless they just pull some weird random crap
And
out.
you know what? So be it.
Yes.
Call my name and I'll come
Okay.
Okay.
for me to show.
Okay. We're not to the showing part. We're in the news part. I'll let you know when we get to the showing part.
Liam's got some stuff he's excited to show.
Don't be knocking around on stuff, please. All right. So.
So do you want to jump over into the stuff we got?
So let's jump over here. All right. CNT says that they wish they would have ordered LIOKAISER.
2 LIOKAISERs.
Order 2 LIOKAISERs. So you have 1 LIOKAISER. I take it that if you want 2, that you find them very good. So
it would. I will say this is one of those sets that I wouldn't mind having anytime with combiners. I think it's you want to have the individual and in the big mode.
I mean, I understand that sentiment for sure. So all right, we're gonna jump into news real quick. We had a lot of stuff that was dropped yesterday, so let's just see if this shows up. No, it does not. So we're going to have to do screen share. Nope. Man, I am
screen share and then pull it up.
Not prepared here. Boom!
And then make it full screen. And then we should be good.
So.
And then it'll appear over there in just a second.
Let's see.
I don't know how much of a delay we got, but we'll get there.
Yeah, I got to work on the latency here is strange.
Well, there's always gonna be a delay on YouTube, and you can't adjust delay settings.
Yeah.
I used to do esports, and when we would do competitive matches, we had to have a minimum of a 10-minute delay.
Yeah.
For streams.
Well,
so you just want to jump in here. This is the newest 3-pack up on Pulse. I assume we're gonna get another 3-pack here shortly. That's gonna have Ratchet and I don't know who else he's gonna come with. Probably Blue Streak. That's Blue Streak.
Yeah.
The other guy.
Ratchet and Smokescreen.
Smokescreen, and I don't know who will take Mirage's spot, but who's in that 5-pack that hasn't been re-released yet?
Nobody.
Nobody? Okay, then
that's it.
who needs a blue window redo?
We already got Jazz.
I don't know who it would be.
So.
But I'm sure we'll get somebody. As far as this pack goes, it looks good. I actually really like the blue on Ironhide. Weirdly,
the blue on Ironhide does make him look better. I will say that.
I also like the more. I don't know if they've changed the gray plastic on Blue Streak there, but I think I like the colors a little more. He looks a little bit more vibrant.
He is a lighter gray.
More toony.
A little more toony, and I do like that. I first kind of written this off because I have Blue Streak. I'm in the minority.
I have all 3 of these, so I'm like you.
I think I'm in the minority here. I like the clear windows, except for on Ironhide. I think it looks terrible on Ironhide. And I'm also in the minority. I don't like that Ironhide figure. My Ironhide is the Siege one. So
I actually do like the Ironhide figure, and that could just be because I was on a vacation. I got it in Florida. I got it like 2 months earlier than everybody else.
You got feels attached to
it. So. You know, anytime you get something on a trip or anything, you have a little bit more sentiment towards it.
The Mirage is interesting to me. This is a mistransformed image, but like
retooled legs, retooled shoulder cannon, retooled chest, new head sculpt. Same gun as before, same shoulder cannon as before, but he actually can place it in the kind of correct spot. So that's nice. I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna get it. I think I have decided I do prefer the blue, and if only just to have everybody be consistent.
Yeah.
And also I know that personally, I haven't had any issues with any clear plastic.
Mhm.
Like I know a lot of people have issues with Jazz. I've never had a single even stress mark on my Jazz. Now I'm gonna go home and there's gonna be a big stress mark. But he's good. He's fun. And we didn't check the audio at all. I hope we're.
Yeah, is audio good? Can everyone hear?
I'll pull it up here on my phone and we'll double check.
So Lucas is in here, and Lucas says it could be Silver Streak. I don't know. You think they do Silver Streak? Could be, but
I think it'd be more likely that they.
but
do.
I don't know if they would. I don't know if they would put two. That they would put two Datsuns in the same thing. So, but yeah, can everyone hear?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
And then vehicle modes. It's I don't like.
Okay.
I wish they could have made that hinge not be there on Ironhide.
Yeah, that's really the only. Someone pointed this out
And
to
if
me.
they retooled it, they could have retooled out the light bar tops. Just they could have taken those off.
Yeah, but they're gonna just do this again for. What's his name? For Ratchet.
Yeah.
Someone pointed out to me that half window is correct on the back.
On the back. Yeah.
That is correct. That's how the original toy looks. That's actually how that van looks.
Yeah, it was a window you could slide back and forth.
Yeah, so that's interesting because at first I was like, oh, that they just kind of cut it off. Which, and to be fair, you would not be mistaken for thinking that they do just cut that off. What is the blue bits on the roof there?
They did give Blue Streak some T-tops.
Oh, he's supposed to. Okay.
So that's pretty interesting as well.
So he's got a new deco.
Yeah.
That's nice. And then he's Mirage.
Yeah.
He looks just okay. That's still not anything like his tune accurate. But also, what is it? Next 2028, I think we're supposed to be getting Studio Series 84, supposedly, rumoredly. So
everyone will buy everything again.
But this is the thing. We're going to get all of these, and then I think if you're going to commit to Studio Series and doing 84, then I think that means everybody needs to get, like, their own molds. Like, if obviously Ironhide and Ratchet are the same, but, like, there are several characters who are not the same that share molds, So maybe you're gonna be buying Optimus and Bumblebees and Ironhides forever. That's just the game. So
you just got to pick which one you like.
Yeah, you just got to pick which one you like. And this is one of those where it's like I don't mind replacing these. I don't like the Mirage, and I think I like the blue better on Ironhide. And then Blue Streak is just a bonus. So
all right, moving on. Starscream.
Hey, Starscream
Went up for pre-order yesterday.
Yep, got the pre-order in.
I hope you got it because
he sold out pretty quick.
Yeah, I did it on Pulse.
Also,
and then he was gone, and then I went to Target, and then those sold out too, I think.
Yeah. They're gonna do another release. They're gonna do a Coronation Starscream. So if you missed out a pre-order, I wouldn't stress over it. We're gonna get a 86. He's gonna have a new crown. He's gonna have a new cape.
We're gonna get the whole slew of these guys again. I don't know that we'll get that G2.
The cloud covers or like Dust Storm or any of those.
I don't know about that. It's going to be interesting to see them turn these into a Dirge, a Thrust, and a Ramjet.
Especially with how they're molded, because they are going to take some new molding. So, but I am looking forward to it. Also, I want to see an upgrade kit that fills in that waist gap behind the cockpit. I think that's literally my only complaint with the mold, other than I kind of wish they had opening hands, but they do have wrist swivels. So
wrist swivels.
I'll take what I can get.
And it's the jet mode.
I like his face. I like that each of the
secrets very hollow. So
have a new face.
Yeah.
So that's nice. It fits their personalities.
And let's bump over here to something else that was popped out yesterday. Is a bunch of clear dudes. So we're going to have to go back. They're not in order.
Yeah.
But,
Cybertread.
Yeah.
These got leaked listings a while ago that we knew we were getting new decos of Slammer and Six Gun, but we didn't know what those entailed. And they're Energon colored.
Yeah.
They're clear plastic. A lot of people are going to instantly hate that. Me personally, I have a lot of my stuff backlit. I love a candy colored figure.
I think he's pretty cool. It's not something that I need. It's not something that I want to pay for. But when it goes on clearance, because no one's going to buy these.
These are going on clearance 100%.
So I will definitely buy this.
Yeah.
And with that, we also got the leak of
Energon
Optimus, which, again, I wonder how that will sell. But I don't know if this will be like a day one purchase, but that's an interesting an interesting deco, and it is my favorite Optimus Prime mold.
Yeah, that's my favorite
Again,
Optimus Prime mold.
Studio Series 86 is a great Optimus Prime, but the Earthrise Prime is my favorite Optimus Prime mold.
Earthrise Prime is a better toy experience than Studio.
Yes.
Studio Series looks better and is objectively more accurate and better, but just the transformation scheme. I mean, it's so good. There's a reason we got 20 versions of this mold.
It's fun. I enjoy it. Like, I've got to where I like having fun with my toys, and I don't have fun with Studio Series Optimus Prime. I have fun with this mold every time I transform it. I love that mold, and I can't wait to get to that.
I will say 86 Prime has grown on me, mostly because I got a bunch of the knockoff ones. So it is a great figure, but obviously anytime you're going to present the GOAT that is, Kingdom Optimus Prime, I'm going to be at least vaguely interested.
Yeah.
And he does look good armored up there.
All right, let's pop over. Beast Wars second, or Neo, I always get them confused, but Galvatron. This famously transforms into a dragon and a very phallic tank.
That's to say, yeah, he's a triple changer.
So this is the only image we've gotten of this guy. I'm really interested to see more about it. We won't spend a lot of time on it. I know there's not a lot of Beast Wars, Beast Wars Neo, and Beast Wars Geo, and Beast Wars Dio guys out there necessarily.
I will say this is interesting because is this the first Takara, just straight Takara? I don't want to say mainline because I don't know if he is mainline really, but it's interesting that he doesn't have like a Hasbro counterpart. Like this isn't a G2 deco of Menasor. This isn't a retooled Trypticon. This is its own thing. And I'm, if it wasn't for all the tariffs and import fees that we're having to deal with lately, I might be in, especially with his ugly colors.
All right.
I don't think there's ever been a third-party Seeker with the proper head proportions. That's the best thing about the new 86 Seekers. That is true. The heads are really good, which is something I might have to say about.
I was about to say I've got some things to say about something with some proportions later.
Yeah. So we're
all right. Bumping across here, Gigastorm.
We're both getting it. I think we're both.
I am very surprised that they are doing this. But it is the Takara thing, so I'm not as surprised. But I never thought that they would do this.
Also, Gigastorm's not supposed to be a Titan.
So, I'm very surprised that they're doing this. But yes, this is one that's I haven't pre-ordered yet, but I will at some point.
Yeah, I am too.
He's fetching about $315, which.
I paid $300 for normal Trypticon, so
I think I paid.
I can bite the bullet on it.
I think I paid $250 or something for mine before the re-release. So
this one's deco is it's Takara. Look at all that paint.
I don't think I put the. Did I put the? No, I got the next one. Look at.
Yeah.
I didn't put the base mode, but like he's got a lot of paint apps. He's got some new deco.
He's got the big bug logo.
He's got the giant
whatever logo.
Predacon logo on the back of him. It looks great. And then his little
Megatron,
his little Titan Master here. I can't remember what his actual name is for this, but the head sculpt is the head sculpt and the green chest is very G2 Megatron,
it's weird.
which was
Megastorm.
Which was Megastorm. Megastorm was formatted into Gigastorm. So there's kind of this synergy going between the various parts of him here. So I think that's a really cool little detail they put in there, and it's a weird Megatron
also,
head.
This is the first time they've painted his gun, so good. Finally, Full Tilt gets a. I wish they had painted the cockpit. They never paint the cockpit on Full Tilt.
On the other one, he's painted. The gun's painted a little bit.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say my Full Tilt is
Liam, wherever Liam is.
Wherever Full Tilt is, he's around here somewhere. But yeah, he looks good. I think we're both kind of in on it. We don't know where he's gonna go or live in either of our houses.
Yeah.
Because
we will each have 3.
Do you have the other Trypticon too?
Well, yeah, he does.
Liam does. Okay, he just brought it in here.
So we'll each have 3.
God, we could have
transforming lizards the size of small dogs to do something with.
Yeah.
So
I don't have 3.
No, when we get this one, we will though.
I don't.
No. In this house.
3 total.
Yeah. So moving across.
If you missed out on Greenlight and you want to complete your what is that? Power of the Primes, Commander Wars, whatever. Combiner team, this is the time. Also, I really, really like the flame effect.
The flame effect is the
That's
coolest
the
thing
only
about this map.
time
Well, okay,
that
so
they used it, I think.
I'll say this: I like the car mode in these colors.
Oh,
I think it looks real slick. I hate this mold.
Oh, I hate this mold so much.
I hate this mold so much.
Over camera in a second.
But this deco in the car mode, I love it, and I'm a sucker for a character who only has one toy or none, or maybe just one before, which we'll get to another one of those here in a minute. But yeah, I pre-ordered this. It's a little pricey, but it's the price of what you'd expect something like this to be now, because that's a $27 deluxe, and then we don't even have that $10 price point for the little masters anymore. So
I was gonna say this would have been, I don't know what this sold for originally, but it wouldn't have sold for deluxe price because it's deluxe plus.
I think it was 35 or something.
Yeah.
So not too bad inflation on it. That is literally just the same one of those little tiger dudes. Is the other one, I think. So,
I have, because I have the orange version. Also, like, this set's normally like if you $200
going for
$300.
So
now is the chance. If you want to get a green light in your collection, now is the time.
All right, bumping across. Hasbro's jumping in the model kit business.
Who cares?
So I just wanted to touch on this. If you have gotten any, if you're of the blokey persuasion, as we have,
keep buying blokey.
Incessantly talked about, like, I just can't wait for Hasbro to screw this up by taking the completely wrong message from blokey and from the AMK series stuff and everyone else out there that's doing better model kits. I can't wait for them to make something that looks bad, is cheap, and costs too much.
Yeah, it's gonna sell bad, and it's gonna be funny because this is Hasbro. We know they're gonna fall on their face, and this is also like if you're worried about blockies, they still have their 2 more years on their contract. So these are at least 2028, if not further away. They just did a trademark, and also it's not uncommon for them to do trademarks and then nothing come of it.
Yeah.
So especially with how good blockies sell, I can't imagine that they want to take that away.
Yeah.
But also, because they do YOLO Park anyway,
yeah.
So I think this would just be something else you add on. Because are you really just going to be like, oh, well, we're going to stop doing partnerships with those companies that make us a ton of money? That'd be dumb.
Yeah.
But
all right, bump across again. Next one. Another one that has one figure. Which I will say, I love the deco of this.
Oh, I love it so much.
I love the colors of this so much. I think it looks great. And again, I'm a sucker for something that's only had one figure or no figure. This has got one. I don't know if this will be a day one purchase because, again, I don't know who's going to buy this.
I'm going to
wait for it to go on clearance.
I'm going to day one purchase this because I love that deco. I love someone who has just one figure. I
love the head sculpt.
I love the head sculpt. I love the little accents of gold. The integration of the engine guy is terrible.
That's the thing with this guy is he actually has a Godmaster. Now, yes, it looks terrible, but these are from Super Godmaster Force. That is his Godmaster, and they had the engines that went on the top of them, just like Jinrai did, and that's how they unlocked their powers and did all that kind of stuff. So yes, it looks terrible, and it's not a weapon anymore. But I like the fact that they are pulling that Godmaster.
Also, we haven't seen it. So. He might also turn into a gun.
He does not.
He does not.
No, he does not. He doesn't have a weapon. That's the bad thing. He's got his Godmaster, but no weapon. So.
But just the deco. Also, this guy was always going to be a retool, and I think they picked a decent mold to retool it from.
Well, and this is what he looked like. I mean,
this is him.
This is pretty much what he was. So, bumping across here, something that Will and I talk about.
Almost brought. I don't actually know the name of this company.
So,
because there's a couple different
Machine Cat.
I've also seen Laser Cat.
And then Laser Cat, and then another,
and it could just be different translations.
But so these guys, in this case, it's Machine Cat Toys. They are killing it with these little chibi style combiners, man. And I'm talking about like fantastic looking stuff here. These look amazing. They've gotten better with each set.
And these come with the stand. Also, we're getting Monstructor next. Yeah. He's got a gray model out, so he's probably about 6 to 8 months away from full color images. But I have their Bruticus, and I absolutely love their Bruticus. Yeah. They articulate well for their size. They're not frustrating. The plastic all feels good. There's some things that are like really hard clicks and really hard tabs that you feel like you're gonna break something, but the plastic's so sturdy, nothing's gonna pop off, nothing's gonna mess up. It's just a lot of fun. They do really good packaging. Also, just for the price, a full it was $120 for a full combiner. I don't know how often you can get a whole combiner for $120. 5 fully articulated figures.
And that's 20 a figure plus a little bit extra, but
Yeah.
it's a combiner, so you
And it's
more.
third party.
Yeah.
You know, anytime you're dealing with third party, you're already talking about a markup in price pretty much for anything, because they're not going to be able to do things on the production scale of, you know, Hasbro
Yeah.
or whatever. So, I don't think I'll get this one. I might get Monstro.
Yeah. Bumping across here, another one of the Laser Cat, Machine Cat.
This is their other line.
Lucky
that they
Cat.
did. Yeah.
This one, I'm very tempted by this one.
I don't love the face, and that's my only real critique. But that Fast and Furious kind of alt mode. Also, how often do you get a convertible for alt mode?
Yeah, and I mean,
And if you're gonna have a character that already has to wear the whole thing on a backpack, I think this is the time. But also, it does look like it does integrate really well, because if you look in like where the seats and everything is, that's like her shins and everything.
yeah, and this I mean, this is basically based off of that Furai model kit. The robot mode is, and then they've taken that and slapped a car on it and made a very convincing looking car and a very nice compact looking robot for all this on her back. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I was gonna say, I'm sure there's probably also like most RCs that have a backpack. You can probably remove it, which is gonna be great. So you can probably slim her down even more, and it looks like comes with a stand, because you know anything like that has little dainty feet.
she's
and big
thin
backpack.
legs and heavy upper body. So.
Yeah, so, but yeah, that's a solid figure. I don't think we have a price on that one yet.
Look at their logo. It's an L with a paw print and then a C with cat ears.
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect. They are crushing it in the third party. They're one of my I'm looking at everything they make. You know, like Mod Fans. I want to see whatever Mod Fans does next.
All right, let's bump it across here. Oh, well, there's the
combined mode.
There's the combine mode.
Hey,
That got out of order, but
That's okay.
So,
But yeah, that chibi
Alright.
style, if you like that. Next up, we're looking at
you have him,
Yeah.
except in different.
that's right.
Anyway.
Bumping across here now, we're into the Nemesis Star Convoy here,
Yeah, I want to get that.
and I think I pre-ordered this already.
I have this pre-ordered. It comes with
Yeah.
Shock Blast, Energon Shock Blast. Has a new figure in 2026. Also, this continues the fact that all of the Energon figures are core class, which I think is hilarious,
Yeah,
because it's just Galvatron, Megatron, and now Shock Blast have figures, and I think that's hilarious because core class doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
he's basically him.
yes, he is him.
Yep,
In
you're
different
correct.
colors.
So-
There's in different colors.
So yeah, I mean, again, this has got a bit of a markup on it as compared to the other one, but man,
You know.
first time they've ever done this. Really got it. Really got to
Also,
have
just
it.
a Takara repaint. We got 2 Takara repaint retools of Titan classes at once, and a recolor of a combiner.
Yeah,
We are really bringing back the Takara
the Takara
Legends. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
era.
fully back into it, and
Oh, God.
unfortunately we have.
That makes me so.
Oh yeah, you know.
That's bad, man.
I
Being
wish-
back in the Takara Legends area, but I'm back collecting those things and paying a freaking arm and a leg for them.
So
So
I can't imagine what these are going to cost a couple years
stupid
time.
amounts of money.
So, you know, if you're gonna get it, I think it's as bad as the price is on these. With it, if you can luck out and maybe find an importer, you might be able to get it a little cheaper than pre-ordering from like Big Bad Toy Store or Pulse itself. You might get it like $20-$30 cheaper if you can find somebody you know, an importer website that you trust. I know there's some out there like what's that one that people always have as sponsors? It's like JP Fans or whatever. I've never used them personally, but you know, it's good stuff. You want to give it a refresh over there?
No, we're good. All right,
That's exactly. I have it. I'll just pull it up. Here.
moving along to more new news. We've got the Point Blank or Blanker recolor slot retool on the head here.
Yeah, new head. Actually, I just now noticed that his forearms are actually painted this time.
Mhm. Yep.
A new color to give it that like slightly more azure colored forearms. That's really nice. New head, no clear plastic this time around. I think I actually really like this deco more, just because it is the toy deco. And
Yeah.
I have the G1 toy, and I absolutely adore it. So I'm definitely going to be getting this to replace the current one that I have, because he's not one I need two of. Let's be real.
Yeah. Again, I've got the.
Also, talking about a character that only has one toy.
Yeah. Well, and the only other thing is, we got two things going on here. So this is an animation head.
Mhm.
Okay. The other one is comics.
And I don't like it.
So
It's weird bucket head.
So, and I don't like it either, but having the compendium makes me want the comic versions of things.
Mhm.
So I'm kind of torn here on this one. Again, price depending, maybe at a TFCon or something, maybe a trade down the line. And I don't know if I don't got his other picture on here, but he's got some flames on the side. Looks
Yeah, it's
pretty
got some
cool,
new deco. So I'm happy with it. I'm liking this new look. Like I said, and the beauty of this one is they did a really good job on the deco. So if you have the other one, I don't think you're gonna be mad getting a second one, because they are very different. This isn't now it's Ironhide again, but he has opaque windows.
Yeah.
So this is a different design.
There is something different happening here.
Yeah, there's something different. I like that.
Come along to other clear guys. We have Cybertronic, which sounds like a Daft Punk song.
Yeah. So did the other one.
So 6-shot, done in some purple colors. Man, that looks tremendous.
I want to tell you something.
Yes.
Every single big Korea hit format in the world I like.
I know.
Especially him.
He likes the clear ones too. So
Mhm.
that's
He
really
loves-
sick. And also I love a come apart guy.
Do you
So-
do you have the reformatting Galvatron? Because if you have the reformatting Galvatron, this would look so sick.
I do
with
not.
it.
I do
don't
not,
either.
but now I may have to get it.
I was gonna say, yeah, they need to.
But he's pricing out.
Yeah, he's pricing that too. Maybe he needs a reissue, because unfortunately, this guy is supposed to be partnered with, I guess you would call him reformatting Megatron.
Yeah.
Which, if you want to have a whole shelf of him evolving into Galvatron, you can.
Yeah.
You can start with the, Earthrise, Megatron, and now you can. I don't know why they picked. I mean, I guess these have been maybe in development for a while. Maybe they didn't have access to the '86 version.
Well, I think this is a.
Maybe it's like a cheaper.
I think this is a Walmart exclusive line. If I'm not mistaken.
So two Voyagers, two Deluxe, easy.
Yeah. Easy. Their typical formula. So. Yeah. So I mean, I think the Megatron looks good. It's not my favorite, but I think he looks awesome. So.
We already have two Korea people. We have that big Korea unicorn and that Korea wing Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, bumming across here. Something I don't know if anyone cares about, but I got a couple of these on here. Stopper World. Little 5-minute shows. Pretty silly, not the best, but there's a definitely an overarching underlying mystery story that's going on. So it's been kind of cool to see that develop. We watched episode 31 today. But this is Scourge, and he is a pirate ship.
Also, just
And-
new designs. I love new designs.
New designs. First off, a pirate ship named Scourge.
A pirate,
Because
like a ghost-looking
Yeah, a
pirate ship, too.
ghost-looking Jolly Roger pirate ship named
looks-
Scourge. And we've never got a pirate ship. Again, this continues along that we've never got this thing. I'm like, I want it, man.
Yeah, he looks good.
Just a
Look at his
big,
hat.
just a big dumb pirate ship, and it doesn't have it on this image, but his sword you can see in the background there. It actually goes on the prow of the ship there, or on the bow of the ship there, and I don't know. I think it's cool.
Nice little $15-$20 pickup.
Mhm.
Just something delightful. Just something different.
It's a 2-step changer. It's not going to be anything great, but I thought that was cool.
I have the what's the Thunderhoof? I have the the flip Thunderhoof. Oh my god, he's so good.
Yeah.
He's huge. He's
Yeah.
like bigger than a Voyager.
All right, bumping across here. Here's one that we gotta talk about as I flip through this stuff real quick. We'll start out in robot mode. It don't look bad.
You want to start with the good?
It's. I think he looks good.
He looks great.
I think he looks good, and you've got the other Sentinel here. We'll show folks here in a minute.
Yeah, because this is more. This is kind of its own
Yeah.
Sentinel. Like, this is like a new design for Sentinel, but it is based on some other stuff we've seen previously.
See, got a comment here. See, the weaponizers were the best. They were basically accessory packs. Something Hasbro should always be selling. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I agree. I love those guys. I love the first series of weaponizers with Airwave and Ironworks and all, because that was like me as a kid getting those little play sets, and they came with little Micro Masters, and they were fun. And I like how now they changed them into an actual figure, and they're fun to reorganize. I've started back collecting the fossilizers, and they're fun. I enjoy them. But back to Sentinel here. He looks good.
I like his new gun.
I have a feeling like his colors in person are going to look better as well.
Mm-hmm.
But man,
I kind of like the gaudy orange personally.
Yeah, it's
Because like turn around and tell me who's like just bright orange. Just bright, just him. Yeah, exactly.
What's his face? I forgot his name now. The other
6.
no.
Nope. We'll forget it. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
The dimension's kicking in.
Bumblebee.
The other thing that Joyride comes from, whose name I can't recall right now.
Yeah.
But
But you know, just we don't get like some bright, gaudy colors. I like that he has his own little version of the.
Yeah. So that little shield is the
Well of Sparks.
The Well of Sparks thing. That's a big accessory that comes with him. So let's just say, I mean, like, he looks good.
It's the Tarn mold.
Yeah, it's the Tarn mold. The Tarn mold's great.
Yeah, I have every version of the Tarn mold. This is where my issue comes in.
This is what...
This needed to be 3 times bigger.
Well, maybe not, because of something we'll talk about in a minute. But I was expecting more out of this than just a circle that you just pop things onto.
I wasn't. This is exactly what I expected them to do.
I don't know. I just thought there would be something more.
I don't know why everyone kept thinking that they were gonna combine into something.
Yeah,
because
no, I don't think they combine a book into something.
Yeah, but my thing was people were like, oh, they're all gonna combine into something, and I'm like, how? How would a rock and a ham? None of this stuff goes together.
Yeah.
Being the Well of Sparks, I think this is always going to be the case. My only real critique is they don't fit. Some of them are too big, and so when you put them on there, you can't read it. Like I said, I wish it was just a bit bigger so they all. It
would be nice if everything kind of flowed in some way. Here is it
on its own. It looks really nice.
So,
but like even go back, you can see like some of the ports interrupt some of the sigils because of how that works out, and that's the issue. Like you can't even see Megatronus's name because of where the port is. And it's like, that's bad design.
That is terrible design. I hadn't noticed that. That is terrible design. I mean, there's several like that.
Yeah,
wow. Wow, even oh my gosh, that's terrible. And that is terrible design. And this is the alt mode.
And you know what? I love it. I know everyone hates it, and I get it. I get it.
It reminds me of a snail. Like, I don't know if you watch Zoids, but Zoids had these little snails that were the carrier things for stuff and that pulled the trailers along. It reminds me of that. I mean, it's not the worst.
I sent you the picture. This is a street sweeper from Blade Runner.
Yeah.
This is exactly what it looks like. The way the front looks. It has the caution lights. It's got the big like vents on the top. It's got the stupid treads on the side, and the shield can fit on the back. This is one of those times where it's like, I'm okay with the alt mode being kind of...
Yeah. I wish they could have done something with the hands again, because that was the only bad thing about the Tarn mold.
And so, well, you know, and that's the thing too, is like, well, the original one didn't do that either. But also, does anyone actually care?
Yeah.
Not really. Well, you know, and they're not, at least they're not just completely hanging out. It looks like they kind of integrate into that top shin piece.
And the other thing we get into with this is $67.
That's the real kicker with this.
This is $70 for the 5th time of a mold being used with one extra piece of plastic on it.
And you know what? I'll allow the retool, reissue. The issue is it should not cost $70 for just a shield.
I'll give it.
You said 67.
I did. I'll give him 50. Totally
I was
fine.
gonna say if this was 50, even if this was 55, it would be fine. Yeah. But at that price point, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, if it's gonna be 70, that shield should have been better.
Yes. Yeah. That's the biggest thing is the price on this. Otherwise,
also, why does he need a shield of the Well of Sparks and the other one? It feels like you could have cut one. He doesn't need the little version.
No, but does that just not come out of the center?
Maybe it does, but I can't tell. But if it does, then that's worse.
Yeah, because that's even less.
But like, that blue piece comes out. It has to.
Yeah.
Because look, go forward one more. There. It's not in there. So yeah, that does come out. I think you're correct. I think that his shield is the center of that. But what is that blue thing? Is that Sentinel's artifact?
No,
Is it just the
that's the. I thought that was the.
or is that Star Sabers?
I thought that was the Zodiac.
Is that the
Yes,
Zodiac?
the Zodiac.
Or am I wrong there? How many names we got around that? Is it 13 around all
Is
around?
it 12?
Two.
It's 12. Yeah. So that is you're correct. That because
Yeah.
you can see the logo in the center there.
Which that doesn't make sense why it has Optimus Prime down there, and a port
Yeah. That's
for it. Because if you see, the Zodiac's in the middle.
yeah. So I don't. Interesting. Maybe this isn't finished. Maybe we have like an unfinished.
Yeah, there's some kind of weird render here.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Anyway, it's you know, I think people wouldn't be as disappointed if Mark hadn't obviously he was excited about this,
Mhm.
and I think budgets probably have changed because this is he announced that like 2.5 years ago.
yeah, this is pre them deciding that they needed to move offices to somewhere more expensive and do all that kind
and
of
this
junk.
is pre waves getting shortened to 3 a year instead
Yeah.
of 4 a year. So I'm not gonna hold that against Mark. I am gonna hold that against Hasbro.
Yeah, everything's against Hasbro. Nothing's against Mark or Ed.
And then I was gonna say
or
they
Nate, or
absolutely do
BMAC or Emily, any of those guys. This is all against Hasbro.
yeah, they all do the best they
Has-
can with what they got.
Corporate Hasbro, let's say that. Corporate Hasbro. They're a Fortune 500 company. I get it, but
The sheer they are a multi-billion-dollar company. There is no excuses for how. Also, and people will sit here and they'll tell us, "Hey, these are just toys." You are correct, but these are not toys aimed at children. Let's be perfectly honest. Nobody under the age of 20 knows anything about the 13 primes
Yeah.
or anything like that unless you have been shown it by somebody else. Like, you're not just organically getting into it. These G1 figures are not for children. No one's buying deluxe Kranix as an 8-year-old
Yeah.
because he's cool. Let's
they
be real.
should.
They
He's
should
a really
because
good
he's
figure.
great. But that's the point. Is like they know who their audience is.
Yeah. All right, bumping along here again. Another one of these guys. This is Shockwave as a Spinosaur.
Hey, it's the thing everybody
It's the
wanted.
thing everybody wanted, and here he is.
and they told you
And
they wouldn't
they
do
told
it.
you that they couldn't do it, and they wouldn't do it. But look, here he is.
It's probably because this was already being made.
Yeah. I like this a lot as well.
What?
Shockwave is a Spinosaur. I think he looks pretty cool. This looks to be more than just a couple step changers like the Scourge was.
What?
And with the big claws there on him and all the random things that come off, and then you can strip all of it down and just make him a Shockwave figure, is very Transformers Prime Beast Hunter Shockwave to me. So I like it. Again, something most people probably don't care about, but I enjoy it. I like it. I'll probably get it if it's cheap enough. Or,
Well,
he'll probably want it for a present.
I was gonna say we're gonna get to something here in just a minute that I'm gonna want that is just kind of silly. No one's gonna care about, and I think some people are gonna be disappointed
I don't think I put those slides on, but we'll
Okay.
talk about it still.
We'll talk about it.
I almost did, but then I didn't.
That's so cool.
On to another new release. Tailgate. I love Tailgate. I don't know why. I just think that Carmold, the original toy in these colors, is amazing.
Mhm.
I like him a lot. Obviously, a retool of the Wind Charger. Has the limitations of that mold. I hate the legs on that mold. They piss me off because his ankles are at his knees.
Yeah, which
That
is the
mold
same
could have
issue of
been-
the Bumblebee
that
mold.
Could have been better. I don't know what just fell.
I will say the transformation process is very satisfying though.
It is very satisfying, but also it just the whole top just collapses over into it, which is great, but that's not complex engineering. So
No.
again, we're talking about Hasbro. They could have done better.
They could.
There you go.
absolutely done
There's another one that'll get a.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get a toy deco.
He's got to get a toy deco.
They'll have toy decos. They'll be opaque plastic if you hate clear plastic. So Tailgate. My only real critique is limitations to the mold. Who we got? We got
John Prime, 86.
Joe Prime. Let's go.
What up, Joe? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. We're kicking through news as quick as we possibly can here.
So we can talk about LIOKAISER.
Currently, we're on Tailgate and moving across. So, Thunderwing
say-
Commander class.
I know you're excited about
Gonna be a pretender. I'm stoked for this. I'm excited about this because we're getting a pretender that's gonna be a pretender. I'm anxious to see where this goes. This is the only. This isn't the image. This is just like the G1 art. it's only a leak possibility, and I really hope this isn't one of those things that they end up scrapping. Because Hasbro currently, well, as of earlier this week, didn't have the trademark for Thunderwing trademarked.
Yeah, well, and,
So-
that's the thing. They'll name him something else, whatever.
Yeah, but oh god,
He'll
yeah.
be Winged Thunder
Yeah.
or something stupid.
I
It'll be
have
fine.
I have the classics version of this. I love it, and I'm anxious to see what this is going to be. But moving across, Mega Zarek.
Yep, this is one I don't know anything about. You need to inform me of.
Mega Zarek. He was something they were doing with BotCon before FunPub took over,
Okay, so he's
and he was going to be like a Generation 3 type of
so he's
thing.
a real deep cut figure.
And so he's a real deep cut. But at BotCon, there was this Megatron mold colored in this deco. And go look up on eBay how much it costs.
Well, I'm just happy anytime we get a something that was originally like a Flame War or anybody,
Yeah.
it was just like a BotCon figure, something that the fans really wanted. Then it's always good to get that. And also, I'm liking this. It's got some Kobe Bot colors going on from Transformers Cybertron with that like aquamarine and kind of weird red orange going together.
Yeah.
How much are we talking here?
So I love a weird redeco. I really want this. This will be a Ross purchase probably when it's.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like Galvatron.
Yeah.
Can
I
say-
bought 2 Galvatrons for like $11.99
Oh, well,
each.
can I get one of those Galvatrons from you? Because I can't. I've checked Ross so many times looking for Galvatron, never could find one.
The last
I might be
eBay
buying-
listing for BotCon Mega Zarek, sold on March 18th was $7.99.
Sit down, buddy.
Currently, there are auctions going for. Let's see. We have one starting at 1,000.
Jesus.
One starting at $975 with best offer. The one for 1,000 is in box. The one for $975 comes with box, but is out of box. But that is in our best offer. So, and those are the only 2 listings that are popping up to start with. So, yeah, pretty crazy.
Happy for anybody who really, really wants this figure and
Yeah.
could never get the original. So anytime we're like this is what the good side of trade. Every time they sell another Optimus Prime or another Bumblebee, this is why. Is so we can get something like this.
So we can get a Mega Zarek.
So we can get a Mega Zeri. Yep.
Then we got Prowl. who
Each
is-
year, finally, it only took 7 years from the 2019 Amazon release for us to finally have a single release.
Of Prowl with the wrong head.
Yep, he's got the wrong head. He's got Blue Streak's head.
So,
Thank you, Hasbro. This is so that they can sell us in 2 more years. They'll sell us an even better Prowl,
an even better one.
who will be hopefully a new mold by that point.
But I mean, the colors look great. Again, I'm not the clear window person, or the paint. I
will
like
say
clear
the
windows
baby
more,
blue works so well on him.
but yeah,
Because like the logo on the door, the headlights, it really is a top to bottom deco.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just like, oh, this blue looks out of place like it does in some of the other.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Unicron Soldier,
He's
or Unicron's Minion, or Unicron Army, or something. Look, I like the idea of this. I'm really hoping that the
And they
photography
need-
is just making the orange look kind of weird and
Have
off
you
to
have
me.
you watched Prime vs. Prime?
I have not.
I have. It looks better in his video. The issue that I have is the same issue he had. You took away the hip skirts and you left the tabs for them. Why? You did this on Vector Prime. This is a retool. This is
There wasn't the
this is
budget.
inexcusable laziness. Is what this is. Retools or whatever. I'm fine with. Oh, he's still got the same leg or the same legs, the same feet. He's got the same crotch piece. That's all fine. It's the nature of a retool. But removing something and leaving the hinges for it, that's unacceptable. Especially at leader price. We're talking a $60 figure that's incomplete straight out of the box. What do we do?
That also is not going to sell. Probably, like no one's going to buy. No one's buying. Like your general person's not buying this.
No.
Is the thing.
I was gonna say
So
we're gonna buy it because it's a Unicron that's not a HasLab.
But here's the thing: running into Wave 3 with anything. Wave 1's plentiful. Wave 1's the new thing. Stores get plenty of those.
Yeah.
Wave 2 starts getting harder to find.
And then Wave 3 is not existent.
Wave 3 hardly ever shows up. So it's one of those things like you got to run the gamble. It's like, do you pre-order this and pay the full price, or do you wait for a minute and see if it actually hits the shelf?
Trickles out, and that's the thing. Is it the issue once you get here is that it might not. What we got here? I got Galvatron and Megatronus at Ross Summer for $12 a piece. Yeah, Ross is the place. If you ever want to find some cheap Transformers, check your local Ross. They might not always have something, but every now and again you can get some really great deals.
You get a screaming deal.
Herald of Unicron. I think, yeah. Unicron Soldier, Herald of Unicron. He's obviously a mix between the comic Unicron Soldier and Cybertron, the deluxe Unicron, which is one of my favorite figures.
Yeah, I really want that figure, to be honest.
The alt mode for this is nothing, and it looks so whatever.
I don't know if I put the art mode picture in here.
It's Megatronus, but worse. Just put it that way.
All right, but we got this guy. I think this deco looks awesome.
I
like this a lot, but the tabs are still there. But it looks really good.
It does look really good.
I like that they painted the cyber key.
Oh,
I think that looks wonderful.
This deco is always gonna look great. And I'm happy that we get this deco, but I'm also still a little annoyed that we did 13 primes, including a Sentinel prime.
And didn't get a new mold.
And did not get a new mold for arguably the second most popular prime of the 13 primes behind Alpha Trion.
Yeah. We didn't get a new mold for the prime that people actually know from a show. But we got everything else.
Yeah, so why? I don't know.
What are they going to do with Quintus? I like Quintus a lot, but what are they going to do with Quintus?
What are they going to do with my Cronus?
Yeah.
Nothing. But, like, you could have did Vector Prime, and you could have gave us 4 different decos of Vector Prime. You could have made Alpha Trion out of Vector Prime, like they did.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's the G-Axis mold. The G-Axis mold is good. It's not a good Vector Prime. I'll say that as the Cybertron guy. It's a good toy. You're not gonna feel bad getting this figure. It's a lot better with the DNA kit. Nothing. Because on the original toy, it did lights and sounds. He made a noise when you put the key in. That's it.
All right. All right. Let's bump along here. I'm trying to keep us moving. We'll get stuck on stuff.
Can I let you two show them things?
Yep. Back into some Bloki stuff, and I'll show some of these here in a minute. But Bloki's wheels. I'm loving these things a lot. They're fun, and I like fun. I like fun things. I'm more about fun things now. So I've got the full second wave of these guys, part of the first wave. This one I'm not as interested in all of them, but they did the helicopter version of Springer, which looks really cool. These are the Chase clear versions, and then old animated. Dadgummit.
Hopefully it's heralding a real Unicron. Yeah, I'm hoping we're going to get a I wouldn't mind if we did Type Class Unicron.
Oh, yeah. There's... We'll back up to that.
We don't have a Studio Series Unicron yet.
Or actually, we'll back up to that now. That's... When they showed Sentinel, to go back to Sentinel for a moment, that was my... I'm just going to pull the camera here for a second, just so we can actually talk about things. Wait, hold on.
I think I'll get
live. Ah, look at that.
Yeah, hey, you getting it.
Hey, okay. Hey. That's how I use scenes in this.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to use it. I never do that. There we go. All right, new things. Learn on the fly. So when that Sentinel image was first put out, and I saw that disc, went Primus.
Primus, instantly. Give us Primus. Give me Primus.
Well,
give me Primus.
No,
take my money.
That will be the HasLab this year.
And we are getting a HasLab if you
are out of HasLab this year. Marker calendars, San Diego Comic-Con.
Evan has already
HasLab. HasLab Primus. I can guarantee it. I can guarantee that's what it's going to be. Because there's too much synergy going on here, man. That's too random of a thing just to have. It's not going to do anything else.
But people already said that even after last time that he was going to be. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping. I'm a hopeful. Now, the question is he going to be as big as Unicron?
But this finishes something, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
This finishes the Victory Saber, the Deathsaurus.
Or with how bad Unicron sold, are they not going to...
And this. So this finishes the Victory roundup. So that can be pushed to the side. It's an 86 year. So maybe that is Unicron.
Maybe that is Unicron. Maybe we get a rerun of Unicron. They've talked about. They have in the past hinted at possibly. They've never said that HasLabs are ones and dones.
They did originally,
but they've changed their mind on it because they've already talked about they want to put out last year's HasLab as maybe just Optimus on his own in the yellow splendid colors, and it might be sold under the HasLab title again. Well, but they've never said that those molds would never ever lock in a vault.
What they do is they will strip some things down because they did it with the Hiss tank for G.I. Joe.
Yeah, so
they did the Arctic Hiss tank. So now I'm saying it's either going to be Primus or we're going to get an 86 Unicron, and he's not going to come with some extra bits and bobs.
He's going to be smaller, stripped down.
Smaller, a little more stripped down. He's not going to have extra head and all the little shippy things and all the extra junk with him. So that's just my prediction. I could be wrong, but I think I
want you to be right.
I'm betting for Primus, to be honest, just because of the Prime things going across. Yeah. It would make more sense to do Unicron as an 86 because it's the 40th year. Mm-hmm. But they can always do 86 Unicrons some other time, and it's the Age of the Primes.
Age of the Primes, and also anytime we do, they were supposed to be 3 years of Age of the Primes, so we wouldn't. I could see this year being Unicron, next year being Primus.
Well, but see, they did tease Primus though, because when
they teased Primus
before they announced it, there was a little Primus sitting up there, and everyone thought it was going to be Primus, and so that's what I think they were doing.
So we'll see.
So,
well, Evan did say there will be a HasLab this year. It's going to be announced later. I think, like you said, San Diego Comic-Con. But yeah, so we're gonna go back to our.
Yeah,
we'll finish it up real quick
to our.
And we'll get to the main event.
Nope, that's not it. Is that it? Nope.
No, you are correct on the screen share. You just got to pull it back up.
Oops.
You got to pull our. There it is.
There it is.
I don't know why you have that where it goes away.
I don't know, man. I don't know computers, and I don't care about them no more. I used to, though.
You make it full screen again?
Do we need to?
Yeah, otherwise everyone's just gonna see Streamlabs.
Oh, whoops.
There we go.
Anyhow, Loki's Wheels. These are super fun. Really like these guys. Lockdown, super cool. That's the animated version. So now they're pulling animated into this line. They're also pulling War Within stuff into this third series. So they have a lot of crazy stuff going on with Loki's Wheels. I recommend getting some of these guys if you can. They're super fun, especially if you like collecting cars. Why aren't you bumping along? Is that my last slide? No way. Is that my last slide? That might be my last slide, y'all. Hold on. I gotta come out of full screen. I'm such an organized
like I said, one day.
Thing here.
One day will happen.
Let me just go back to our camera here while I look. Guess that might have been it. I could have sworn that I had some more stuff on here.
Nah, that's all right.
I guess that's about it.
That's exactly.
This was a last minute thing, putting some slides in there anyway.
I'll mention the
Will was supposed to get them for me, and then he said he couldn't do it.
I had stuff come up. So that was a last minute thing anyway. But what were some of the other figures? The Monster Jam, little tiny mini deluxe.
Oh yeah, I haven't shown Liam those yet.
They look great.
Monster Jam things. I know it's not for most people, but again, I like fun things, and they seem fun. I like Rescue Bots. I love Rescue Bots figures. They're fun. They're adorable. They're a little fidget toy, a little flippy back and forth. Absolutely love them, and that's how I feel these are going to be.
Swindle finally getting up for pre-order. Very excited for that.
That'll be Tuesday. So there's a live stream Tuesday, so be ready because all this stuff's going to happen on Tuesday.
Yeah. The other one we did.
Get ready for your wallet to hurt.
Fangry is getting re-released. If you don't have Fangry, now is the time. Hopefully his knees are fixed this time around and not loose. And I think. Oh, and the one thing for Missing Link, we are finally getting a Decepticon. We don't know who it is yet.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and place my bets on it's gonna be Soundwave because Soundwave.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the They're not. I would be surprised if they ever do Megatron. It is Takara. They might. But and then any of the Seekers, that mold. I don't like G1 Seeker mold anyway.
They would have to do a lot to that. I'll say it won't be a Seeker. I am closer to an agreement with you that it's going to be Soundwave.
If you're going to just come out just swinging.
It's a natural one to do. And like I said in our Discord, I could see it being Megatron because it is Takara, and they can make those things.
Yeah.
And then it will just be, will any of the various places be able to import it is the thing. So
yeah, that might be that. If it is, I think the issue with it would be too much.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh no! Hold on, y'all.
Camera go to sleep.
Camera went dead. I gotta put a battery in it.
Uh-oh.
See, this is why I was gonna do a backup camera, and then I didn't.
If they came out with Primus, I might get it. I missed out on the original HasLab Unicron. I was out of the country for a few years. I also missed out on the HasLab Unicron that I was not collecting then. I did not start collecting until it actually came out.
I missed out on the HasLab Unicron because I was spending all my money on rock climbing gear. So.
Oh, we're back. There we go.
And we're back. We're back.
So, do you want to swap from news? You just want to get into... Do we want to talk about this before we get to that?
Yeah, I haven't got to play with this yet.
Have you not? I thought you got this.
Oh, I didn't take it out of the box. I took it back to Target. I needed my $60 back.
Okay, I had to, at work one day, I had to go to one of the other branches. When I drive to the other branches, they obviously pay me for my travel and for my lunch and whatnot. And so while I was already out and already down, I went in Target. They had this. I had some Target red points or whatever to use. It was $40. And now you're seeing it in the absolute best mode. And if you keep it just in the train mode, 86 Astro Train is really, really good. And if you put it in any of the other modes, it's not.
I would have been sad that I wasted my Target points. And then also that I wasted my $40.
Okay, so I will tell you the one issue.
This looks like a splooge as well.
Yes, you are correct. You are correct. But it is a really...
I mean, just saying.
So positives. New blast effects. Train mode looks great. Robot mode looks terrible. It's very underpainted. The issue with every mode can be traced back to these wheels. That the train wheels that everyone is so excited about, that he's got the proper little, I forget what that piece is called or whatever.
Linkage
to make the wheels turn. Every other mode is made worse because those have to exist. The way the hinges all have to align to make those all connect. It makes the backpack worse. It makes the legs worse. It makes the shuttle mode.
The shuttle mode looks like the classics one that was not a good looking shuttle mode.
Yeah. So if you want it just for a train, he's obviously the best train they've ever made. Also, the back door opens to nothing.
Yep.
He sure does that, and because it does that, it has a massive backpack in the robot mode, and it looks terrible.
So here's the thing I'll say. Evan, who will never see this stream, I don't mean to poo-poo on your baby.
I will tag Evan.
I don't mean to poo-poo on your baby here, man. I am so happy for you that you finally got to make your train linkage work, because I know you're a train guy.
Yeah.
Props. You made a beautiful, beautiful Astro train. I mean, this looks great. I think it could use. I think it could use some more paint or something, because it is a little boring. But that's not you. That's budget. There's nice. The wings have nice, like train, like pipage, greebling stuff on it. That's really good looking. I mean, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful train, but the rest looks terrible. And you're just working with what you had with there. And I know there's a lot that goes into these things. And I guarantee there's the engineering, there's some wizardry going on here.
Oh, yeah, there's some interesting stuff.
But at the sacrifice of a lot, man, it's just, I really was excited to get a good looking Astro train, a taller one that actually everything went well together.
Okay, CNT, you love the shuttle mode. You don't know what we're talking about? Okay. Okay, if you look at it from the first third, I agree. I absolutely agree. He looks exactly like he does in the cartoon. Just like the previous version of Astro Train, the back half is just nonsense. It's just bunched up. It's just a bunch of greebled up nonsense.
Yeah, so flip over here and... But yeah, I mean, even that's not even
It's not any
there's
better.
The nose has a weird slant on it, so it's not like the animation is the thing.
It's
Coloration, I mean, it's colored like the animation model, which is great. I agree.
It's got the same issues that the Siege version has, where once you get halfway down the shuttle, it becomes nonsense. And the wings are good, but they still can't get the tail fin right. The tail fin is always too small. It's like cut in half for some reason. But yeah, if you want it for just this train mode, which is how I display it, it stays on my shelf in this train mode, and I haven't messed with it since. Yeah. Now, I will say, the way that this goes from being a all-purple train to being a mostly gray shuttle, very impressive. That doesn't make it good, but it's impressive. Okay,
right,
him out of the way, garbage out of the way.
Liam, what do you want to show people?
What do you want to show people, Liam?
I'm not gonna pull everything right now. I'm doing some at a time.
Okay, well, what do you want to show first?
First, I do these.
You want to do those? Okay. Yeah, I brought Liam some.
I thought you were going to show some Transformers, but okay, come on up.
Come around. We'll slide these out of the way, because he's taller than you are.
Well, they can't see it. And put them on top of here so they can see them better.
So say we brought Liam
All right, so
a little Lego dinosaurs.
you got to talk about it. Talk about it, Liam. Tell them what you got.
What you got? What is this?
A Lego pterodactyl.
Mm-hmm.
And what else?
Let me get it up after I fix it.
Mm-hmm.
In a Lego quadricoralis.
Mm-hmm.
We like some Legos in this house. We were building Legos earlier today and playing with magnets and playing with Transformers. There was just a mosh podge of stuff happening in the lower den. So, Tripticon was the construction site manager, and he wanted some skyscrapers built.
Nice.
And Skylinks was the guy enforcing it and flying around and bringing other Lego guys in and beating up Lloyd.
He didn't beat up Lloyd. Tripticon did.
Tripticon beat up Lloyd. Okay.
Oh, that needs to be fixed.
So.
Also, I do love any of these that have any of the Lego. A lot of the animals do this. They have the dual molding for the colors. What's nice about that is that means every single one you get is unique.
Oh, that's cool.
So, like where this brown and this light brown is mixed together, that is injected, and every single one is different. If you ever get a Lego parakeet or a Lego parrot, every single one of those is completely unique.
That's cool.
So you will never get one that looks the same. You will, I have, several that are even the same colors. The ratios get different. The way the colors mix or look different. It's really fun.
Liam, what else? Is there something else you want to show right now?
Yeah, but for now these are the two.
Okay.
I'll do some more.
In a minute.
Okay.
I will pull up. We're gonna get to LIOKAISER here in just a second. I wanted to pull in the blokey wheels again. Get that on the camera. Nope, I don't got enough light back there. But yeah, see, I need to get a desk camera. But again, the blokey wheels. These are fun. This is easily the best one. Well, dang it, Overlord's really good.
Overlord,
too.
yeah, Overlord was.
But yeah,
Wait.
these things are super fun. So they probably do know that you just whispered.
Yeah.
Into the microphone.
Yep.
Where?
Just on the desk. So.
That's right. Like that, not that.
Yeah, they can hear you.
They can hear you, buddy.
Yeah.
I did it here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show them since I saw
Okay, bring it up. Bring him in. Show him. Show everybody.
Oh, no.
Because the blocky's wheels are really sick.
Not sponsored by Liquid Death. So.
Unless you wanna.
Can you
Drop us a.
Can you put it in the whistle?
Yeah, would you like to sponsor us?
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to.
I mean, I'll take Liquid Death money.
So.
My Overlord.
Do it like this, so people can see. No, tilt it down a bit like that. So there we go. So people can see it.
Yeah, there you go.
So this is again from the series, from the CO2 Blokey's wheel set. You get two things: you get the jet, and you get the tank, and then you can pull them apart and combine them together to make a jet front with tank treads, and then a tank body with jet wings, and then you can combine it all together just to make a one giant like super tank jet. Again, Blokey's just
killing it. Absolutely killing it. Oh, that's gone forever
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, we'll find that when we move everything back.
That wheel's gone
Again,
forever.
Loki's is just so much little unique pieces of flavor in all the little things they do. I highly recommend getting some. If
Any of them, any of the
them.
series.
As a matter of fact, if you want to find me on Instagram, the Weekly Transformer on there, or shoot me an email at theweeklytf@gmail.com. There's not many of you in here. I will send you a Blokey Defender to put together to see if you like it, because I have a whole other case that I was trying to get some chases out of, because I want people to experience those things, because they're some of the most enjoyable little Transformers like experiences I've been having here lately. They're fun. I like fun.
And they don't transform, but hey, they're like Lego minifig scale.
Yeah, they don't transform, but they have little unique pieces of character to them.
Yeah, they go.
That's like the. Oh man, I hate picking them up because then they all fall over. But like,
yeah, just so he's a good example.
You've got I'm gonna get. I have Alzheimer's.
Yeah, it's okay. I do too. I don't.
Freaking.
Not Giga. No. Who knows?
Oh my gosh, Commander Class.
I'm not the Beast Wars guy.
I'm losing my mind for all names right now, man. Anyhow, this little homie.
You have the other one somewhere around here too.
Yeah. I have the original one too.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name. I need to put all three together, but yeah, got these little dinosaur heads and stuff. It's just they're fun. Again, highly recommend the Defenders. I don't think I showed you this. Cosmos came with the Wrecker's Hammer.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's Defender size. So
that's really awesome.
So that's super cool.
Okay.
So, the Gridlock came with this swoop that actually comes off and gets into a tiny swoop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
You had that version of him.
I didn't know. I got the I didn't get the fancy version. The normal version doesn't do that.
Okay, I thought you had the fancy version.
No, I got the second tier one that's just chrome.
Okay.
Not the one that's.
Oh, that's a super.
That's the super
one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. So.
Because he's got the flame sword and everything, so that's cool.
Magnetron. Thank you, Big Easy.
Yeah.
Big Easy is jumped to one of our streams the other day. He's down in New Orleans, and he's actually going to TFCon.
Oh,
in
sweet.
Orlando.
We will see you there.
So yeah, which we gotta get rooms and stuff.
I gotta buy a ticket still.
Yeah.
Are you buying the special ticket?
What's the special ticket?
The special ticket gets you in on Friday. Because it's like Saturday, Sunday, but if you buy the early bird ticket, you get to go in the dealer room on Friday, so get all the good deals before they're all gone.
Should we go in the dealer room on Friday? No, we're not showing them everything.
I'm thinking that I'm getting it just because if you're gonna get something, and I've learned this from going to Lego conventions over the years, is the day you're gonna find the best deals is the first day. Everything that's good, everything that's worth like getting, is gonna be gone well before the general public walks in.
Okay.
So it's only like I think it's only like $25 more.
Yeah, no, we're
No,
doing
it's like because like a normal ticket for the weekend was like $100. I think it was like $150. And you get something else bonus
Here's
too.
snack, buddy. You haven't eaten anything in a bit. Oh yeah. Also, Lucas is going to be there.
Sweet. So we're gonna have a big group of people.
Yeah. Also, if find me Big Easy getting the all access pass. So heck yeah. Find me out and if I got if I got a shirt your size, I'll give you a shirt. So I need to give you a shirt for you.
Yeah. I need a shirt because I do have several Transformers shirts.
Yeah, I've sent one to TF Live. I sent one to Blue Streak who said he couldn't make the stream today. So I need to start sending.
Oh, there it goes. It just had a lag.
All right.
Lag spike. Okay, so do we?
Before we run out of camera battery again.
Let's get into him.
Let's get into the LIOKAISER. So
also, I'll just quickly show this. This is I recently picked this up. This is a Sentinel Prime. We're talking about Sentinel Primes, Age of the Primes. I don't know how well it comes across on camera, but this has been custom painted to be nice and silver, which is look at that, because you can see the regular kind of like off gray down here, but somebody has lovingly painted this guy, and I couldn't just leave him there. I didn't pay really hardly anything for this, but if you want a Sentinel Prime in your collection, I actually don't think you can go wrong with a lot of the Sentinel Primes. This is a really good version of Sentinel Prime. Obviously, we're getting the new version of Sentinel Prime that's a little overpriced, but I still like how it looks. Or I even keep the TF1 Sentinel Prime on my Age of the Prime shelf because it's just honestly my favorite. I think it might be the best TF1 figure to come out because a lot of those have been kind of weirdly compromised for what they are. I'm not really sure what's the deal with that because they are studio series, but like they're just not that great. Hey, Leo.
Oh.
What'd you get?
This.
What is that?
Fruit strip.
Fruit strip.
Hey, don't twist too much here.
Okay.
I got a air purifier in here. There's,
Okay.
I think my things are
I'll let you take the lead here. You
all right.
This is my LIOKAISER. I've got him in combined form over here, with Death Cobra off to the side as he should be.
There we go.
Tell me what you think.
Combined mode looks really good. Holds together, excellent. Yes,
Why you have 4 more of them down there?
because this is his and that's mine, and mine are in robot mode to show, and this is in combined mode to show.
And that's just 4 of yours.
The rest of them are down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyhow, so let's see.
I don't know if I'll get definitely be going Saturday. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna say it. I don't know if you need the all access. This is also gonna be my first time going, so I'm like, if I'm gonna go,
mine is mine as well.
if I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna go all out. Just because I don't know how many times I'm gonna get to do it or anything.
I may go
Goes that-
to Toronto next year.
Oh.
I've got friends up in Ohio, so I'm like, we could go to TFCon and go to Canada and meet our friends there. So and they camp a lot and stuff. So we may go.
You might be all in. I want
We
to go.
may go to Canada next year. So
I want to go to what's the one in the UK? TF
Nation.
TF Nation. I want to go to TF Nation real bad.
Yeah. Anyhow, back to this. So I think he looks great. I think he poses well. I really like the feet mechanism, the way that they click together to make the front and the back feet have an ankle tilt.
Yes.
I think that was a very ingenious way to engineer an ankle tilt into the sky. The arms work great.
Yeah, surprisingly,
The way that they fold down everything, hinges are tight.
the way the elbow works, I really liked that.
The way the elbow and everything works on it. Thigh swivels are great. Legs are great. They have I think they've struck engineering gold on their part with the basically Combiner Wars versions of leg attachments that they use on everything now.
And you know, if
So-
it ain't broke, that's such a good mechanism anyway.
Yeah.
Also, the way they integrate back into the bodies on here is really good.
I thought it was interesting, and I'm not sure you noticed, but his little
ears move.
move.
Yeah. So you get a little expression out of him.
So that's a pretty interesting little extra little piece to put in him. Liam, buddy, I need you to stop standing on this chair because you're going to fall backwards into something. Okay. Okay. Stand on the ground right here. Come over here by me, please. Okay. Come over here. Thank you. So. Okay.
There we go.
So you don't have to see yourself on the camera. So, overall, I think he's great. And previously, I'd said that I think that he is the best HasLab. Yes.
I only have 2 of them, so I can't really speak to them.
And no, but for various reasons in a way. The plastic quality is great.
Oh yeah, feels fantastic.
Plastic is solid. I think the paint apps are great as well.
Mhm.
There's not a ton of them.
No, but the ones that are there are very nicely applied.
Are very nicely applied. I only have one major complaint, and it is one of the few things that Devastator actually did right.
Okay, I'm interested. You got me.
His waist don't rotate.
Correct. And, you know, I thought I was going to hate that more. And I definitely think they could have put it in. Especially because the hips, these hip pieces and this whole section right here are their own piece. And they are not part of Jaguar. Is that how you say his name?
Jaguar.
Jag-
It's
I've just been saying Jaguar.
Jagura.
He's not attached. This is like its own piece that you can attach into the vehicle mode if you so choose.
Now he is tabbed in to the back of LIOKAISER.
Yes,
but
he's part of the combined.
But they didn't have to make his legs part of it. He could have just folded up on himself and used that piece, which is another complaint to me that they made that an extra piece.
I don't mind that being an extra piece because these I'm glad that these don't have to be part of something.
Well, it's a complaint for me because they made it an extra piece and didn't make it an articulation piece. If you're going to make just an extra piece of crap that just slaps on the back of something, and the legs don't even cover up in the alt mode, they're just kind of flobbing around.
Yeah, they're just there.
So if you're going to make an extra piece of junk, make it do something more. And they could have done some engineering. And again, if this was a retail product, I wouldn't say anything about that.
That'd be
not at all. I wouldn't harsh it. I wouldn't complain it. But being the upper tier premium piece that it is, which we'll get into the individual bots. That is the issue with this mode to me. That was not.
That's my issue with a lot.
Yeah.
Because here we go. I'm just gonna say my piece here. Overall, as a set, as an experience, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Everybody, their transformation schemes are interesting. They copy each other a little bit for like the two jets and the two legs. Obviously, that's okay. That's par for the course for any combiner, really. I like the way that the entire torso tabs in to him over here. Everything locks in super solid. Nothing feels fiddly. There's some that was my one major issue with getting into super Optimus mode with combining.
Omega Prime.
Omega Prime. Getting into Omega Prime mode, getting that weird trailer bit on Ultra Magnus is so fiddly and confusing.
Still in the box somewhere.
So there's nothing, absolutely nothing is fiddly or wrong with this figure. It's just that this is a HasLab. This would cost how much? $300? More? I don't remember. It's been 15 months. I don't remember how much this cost.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You wish the skirt was not one piece. That's a big one too. This is all one piece. This big skirt is all one piece. What are we doing? Why is this not individually hinged? Because again, like before, this is its own piece. There's no reason that it couldn't be there because it doesn't have to do anything else.
And you can't tell me budget.
You can't tell me budget
because
it's a HasLab.
Because this was $300 and it needed 15,000 backers.
Yeah, this is a HasLab.
And then you got 18 or 20. You got over that.
Yeah. Anytime, any retail figure, if you tell me budget constraint, fine, perfect, whatever. This whole idea of HasLab is, what if we didn't have a budget? What if we could do everything we wanted to do? And my issue with this and with the individual bots is,
let's get into the individual bots when we get them all up here.
Is they didn't, the budget didn't, I don't know where it went.
So here's the thing. Look, and if it needed to be more,
make it $400.
Make the pledge board.
Make it $400. I don't care.
People would have done it.
Yeah, if these were okay, because these are what is it, 7? He's bonus, so we'll say 6. 6 Deluxe Plus is what I'm calling them. They're Deluxe Engineering. Yeah. All of them are Deluxe Engineering. They are not, this is not a frame combiner. So they do have to do 3 modes, which I will accept. I'll accept. They got to do 3 modes.
Back there.
So that's fine. I'm going to accept compromises on some things. But where I'm not going to accept compromises is because it's just that it is a HasLab. We paid the premium, so it should be the premium. Like here on drill horn or whatever, this just folds over, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But you can't tell me you couldn't have put an inset panel in here, so this wasn't just a hollow nonsense.
So that would not even bother me.
See, but the thing is, it does. It bothers me because you could have just put a panel here. You could have put a panel in here, recessed. It would have affected nothing, and it would have made it just a little bit better. And there's so many areas of this where you could have just done one little thing and it would have pushed it up further for me.
What you could have done is not given us this thing as an unlockable tier, which I wish they would stop giving us stands, because
I don't even mind that they give us stands.
But this plastic could have done something else.
Yeah,
is the thing.
And
like,
they say it's the stretch goal. And they always say it's a stretch goal. Like, oh well, if you get
nothing's
here,
a stretch goal.
Everything's
Everything is already baked in.
Yeah, it's already budgeted in. It's already planned. So, and that's fine. But also, I will say, I don't need this to do all the things it does. If it was just a stand
with
on
all
its
the
own,
clippies and stuff, and
it's got two other posts so you can put
Yeah.
the jets up, but they look terrible.
yeah,
on it.
because they're tiny compared to the stand size.
Yes, and so if it was like Deathsaurus's stand is the throne.
That's different.
It's different. That works. I even like. I know it's cheaper because it's clear. It's the victory. I like that. I like that. Okay. Unicron obviously needs one because he's massive, but this could have been smaller. It could have been simpler. I will say it does do one thing that I like is every bit of this. And there's more to this weapon, by the way. There's a whole extra set. Basically.
Yeah, there's 6 of these chains, and there's 6 of these things. So
yeah, so you can.
Why?
Yeah,
You're
for each individual one, so they each have individual weapons.
Yeah, but you can't stick all 6 of them together. I guess it's just so each one can have an extra chain hanging off the back of it. Is that the whole point?
Or you could just make the infinite long.
You can make it a loop. Yeah.
But and it's like that's fine. I like how they all integrate into the base. But again, I don't need this base to be what it is. This could have been one solid chunk. It didn't need to be 3. But okay.
All right.
Just this as this. Overall, the way it articulates, other than the waist swivel, it's great. It's got good ankle tilts. It's got wrist swivels. It's got opening hands. I will say the combiner head looks teeny tiny.
That's a trend.
That's a trend, and I don't like it because it does look too small. It gets lost in this big shelf of his torso.
Okay.
But we'll move it aside and let's get into the individual ones.
Let's jump in individuals here.
I have Death Cobra here.
Let's start with Death Cobra.
Because he's the extra one. He does also become an arm. I'm saying this like people don't know, but he does become an arm. He can replace him. He looks good as an arm. I know a lot of people don't particularly like, but for what he does, he becomes a decent arm.
And he makes a weird cannon that tabs in a very weird way.
Yeah,
I don't like.
That feels like an afterthought.
Again, I didn't need that.
I didn't need it. They didn't have to do that. I think this could have been improved by not doing that.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pull these all up here and get them sat across.
Okay.
So
we'll say we're on Death Cobra. The issue with him is obviously all of this. Just his whole cockpit is hanging off the back. His whole rotor system is hanging off the back. He doesn't have a waist swivel, or he has a what would you call this? An ab swivel?
An ab crunch.
It's not even an ab crunch. It's just that's where his swivel is at. But I love his face sculpt. Everybody has wrist swivels, which I appreciate. Everyone has wrist swivels, but not
ball jointed wrist. Yes.
Ball jointed wrist, but not covers. Once again, this is a HasLab. If this was retail, I wouldn't care. But I'm so sick of figures not covering these stupid wrist gaps.
Yep.
What do we do? Because every time we do get a figure that has them, it's great. How many, just all you gotta do is one panel. It's one hinge. You telling me that's not in the budget? One panel, one hinge? That's not taking anything up.
This is Kranix.
That's Kranix.
They did it for Kranix.
They did it for Kranix, who turns into nothing.
Yeah.
And he makes it work perfectly.
And granted, his nothing mode doesn't look good.
No.
But they did it.
It does look like what it's supposed to.
They did it for Kranix on his legs and on his arms. And he's a deluxe.
Yeah.
And he's a mass retail.
Deluxe.
So,
you telling me that these premium, we waited 15 months to get these in hand from the moment you took our money, and you couldn't put one panel over the big gaps, because they are filled in. Every single one of these is filled in front to back. There are no hollow spots except for the forearms. Those are the only hollow gaps on any of these figures, which is really annoying. Do you have anything else to say about Death Cobra? I like that his little back gun can come off and attach to his wrist if you want.
I like his color scheme a lot. Basically, it's Hound. but I like it a lot. The thing, aside from everything that Will just said, and this runs true for all of the animals, guns look fine. How you make it look bad, but all their animals look terrible.
Oh yeah,
They
they
look
look bad.
They look real dinky and real terrible. And again, I feel more could have been done. And look, I've messed with the third party version of this, and again, that's third party. You're working with different budgets, but the third party one I think probably costs like $400.
Yeah,
and
once
everything
again,
looked a lot better.
Once again,
So
it's a HasLab. If this needed to be 350, if this needed to be 400,
do it.
do it. Because what are we doing? I thought the whole point of HasLab, like Unicron, there's nothing compromised about Unicron. There's nothing compromised about Omega Prime. Death Source does everything you could want Death Source to do, and a bit more. And yeah, they each have their own quirks. They each have their own issues. But as far as like, this one feels the most compromised. And maybe it is because it has to be 7 figures and a combiner.
But again, HasLab.
HasLab. And that's going to always come back to, it's a HasLab. That shouldn't be the case.
The other thing, again, is faux ankle tilts.
And I got destroyed because I commented on one of Mark's posts and said that these don't have ankle tilts. And they said, yes, they do. Yes, they do. They have ankle tilts.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They have rotating feet.
They have rotating toes. Those are not ankle tilts.
And that's one of the first things when I pulled this guy out first. I was like, oh, where's his feet? Oh, there they are. You got to be kidding me, because it's aesthetic. It's an aesthetic tilt.
Yeah, it's not a useful tilt.
It makes it to where it looks like it has a tilt, and that ticks me off. Again, I understand there's a big block here, but hey, look, and this is a different animal. Joga gets them.
He's the only one that gets real ankle tilts.
He gets them, which is nice. But yeah, overall, that's one of the biggest problems is those small little pieces, like gaps not being filled in, no ankle tilts on something that's premium. Again, that's a big pet peeve of mine for any figure, but no ankle tilt, no true ankle tilt on a modern deluxe plus size figure. That's a HasLab. That's huge. Also, what's going on with the proportions here? Because especially Guy Hawk's head,
it's so tiny.
It's so tiny.
It's lost.
It's so tiny, and why do their heads sit so far forward? It's like they're sitting like beyond the shoulder. There's something that's off about this whole thing because their head sits kind of forward. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't look good. They're too blocky. They're too bulky for the size of their heads.
They needed, like I said, if this needed to be $400, if we needed to push these up a little bit inside, because he scales with the other ones, but also
he's bigger than Victory Saber.
The thing about combiners, which the scale thing of like, why can't one combiner be a little bit taller than another combiner? Who cares? If he needed to be like 2 inches taller, was anyone going to be like, oh no, he's not right? Is anyone going to care? One person will care.
I mean,
but
I'll say this, like I do like Kill Bison's proportions because he's a bull. I like his beefiness. I like his head.
But also he gets away with it because he turns into nothing.
But the reason that I hate him is because his tank is nothing. Like his tank mode, and I saw this on the images, and I thought that maybe it's going to look a little bit better in person. But this again,
the way these legs work, I will say, absolutely genius.
I think it's simple though.
It's simple and elegant,
and that's the other thing about this. Like that just goes back to this whole complaint.
But that also means you could have put ankle tilts.
Is it so easy?
Yeah,
I'm not mad that the transformation's easy. Transformations don't need to be overly complex for everything. I'm not saying that about anything. But again, with all the stuff that's lacking in these, it being a HasLab, if this was a complex transformation and it was still this exact same thing, I could be like, okay, I get it. There's a lot of engineering. These are the same thing. Those are the same thing. That is engineering taken care of itself.
He's the same thing as these.
And so that is taken care of. This isn't complex engineering. You could have done these things better. And what the f*** is this? What is this? What is this?
That's the front.
This is the front of this tank. That's terrible. That is
horrible.
horrible.
If any of these needed a redesign, it'd be him. And I think you could have fixed it by flipping the tank around and having this be the front and put a cockpit here.
You could have, yeah.
You could have just
you could and also you could have done something with the sides of the feet just showing on everything. That's a problem to me. Again, for a premium thing, if it was retail, whatever. It's being a HasLab that does not make sense to me.
LIOKAISER's waist does rotate.
How?
The hip skirt gotta move.
Probably. Oh, and look. Well, I'm wrong.
Ah, God, that's tight. Also, does it move further than? Oh, there it goes.
Okay,
there
cool.
it goes.
Thank you.
Yay! That wasn't even in the instructions, so that's good. So, but yeah, okay,
Well,
good. It does move, but
I'm an
also,
idiot.
still, why is this hip skirt one piece? That makes that worse. That makes the hip skirt even worse.
But yeah, but see, I love Kill Bison.
I love,
Like as a figure,
and you are correct. I do love the color.
as a figure, I love it. I think
brown.
I go back and forth. I thought that LIOKAISER would be my favorite one, but I go back and forth between these two, which is my favorite.
Jaguar's my favorite.
Well, I was going to say, but I will say that Jagura is my favorite. I love his car mode. I think his car mode is beautiful.
Oh yeah,
But and it's so smooth. You just go bop bop, and it's there. It looks gorgeous. I love this guy. I love his articulation. I think he's my favorite. He's probably the best because then you get over to. It really makes me sad about LIOKAISER because
what are these?
back to stuff like again I get combiner parts, but man, why on a premium figure are these things hanging
Also,
off?
this could have just been one more hinge to fold up to the side
Or to the back.
or to the back. It just needed one more hinge.
Like, and I get it, but that is the ratchet.
That's the ratchet.
That would be a hard. And I understand that,
Yeah.
but again, the whole. Not to be like
Okay, well,
trying to complain so much
then,
about this
then
stuff.
the ratchet should just go all the way in.
Yeah, it could.
It could have went all the way in, and then it would have been the bottom of the feet. Okay, now I'll say this: most of them look fine without their chest animals, and if you want to use them as guns, except for these two, him and him, they have huge gaps. There is nothing here, and this is because this is where the leg attachment is. It's got to rotate out. There should have been a panel here. Because there's just a big gap of nothing. So if you want him to have his gun, you have to accept that he doesn't look good at all.
Yeah.
He looks terrible without his chest animal. And so that makes this being a gun pointless. Because you're never going to do it because it looks so bad. He's only ever going to be a chest animal. And also you have to make sure he's transformed
Yeah,
just
lining him up
perfect.
is kind of annoying.
Because the gun tab wants to fold in. And so you got to sit there and fight it. Most of the rest of them, especially Death Cobra, looks really good because he's got like a fully detailed chest and another
and
Decepticon
they all have
logo.
little Decepticon symbols there, yeah. I mean, all this said, you can get some nice poses out of them, even with the faux ankle tilts. Look, y'all. If all of this was not a crowd-funded, big premium product thing,
that we waited over a year for.
I wouldn't say if I would have bought these at retail, 100% not a word said.
Yeah.
No, I complain like crazy about Devastator up there. There's a lot of stuff that ticks me off about him, about the pricing of him, about what no waist swivels, no ankle tilts.
Devastator's getting dangerously close to costing as much as this.
Yeah, and
to be a lot worse, and that's why the HasLab exists. Is because that's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad for how much it is. This shouldn't be bad for how much this is.
And look, paint apps on here. The paint is thick. It's crisp.
They do. Yeah,
it looks great.
All of it's really saturated.
All of it's really. It's like it's a beautiful set.
But also, that's what we're here to do. Is like.
But as a HasLab, as something that
this is also not the first HasLab. We've done this.
It could have done better.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is I was expecting better and my expectations were not met. And I didn't have like a lot of huge expectations. And I think these are minor things like it's just proportions. Like they're so blocky with these tiny little domes here.
Yeah, these
also,
look
man,
like
the animals look
bad.
Not good.
Now, I will say they are constructed really well. They all feel good. The plastic quality across the board, everything feels solid. Everything's really well painted, like you said. Everything's well detailed. It's just some major
the plastic is so thick on this. That's great, but it's so nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing. You're never gonna like. He looks bad.
It's so nothing, and all but one of the guns is this tiniest of little like.
Oh yeah, the guns are just the chest.
These tiny little chubs here. It just looks bad. It's like
the only thing you do to go from chest mode to gun mode is to flip out the little nub.
And I don't even care about that.
That's not an issue.
Like, I don't
That's
even care about
just
it. Just and this part is just like what I don't think like looks good. I just don't think that looks good to me personally.
Now
That's not saying the figure's bad or anything.
No.
It's good. It's again.
Now, okay.
If it was a mass retail,
Does-
it would be amazing.
Does your Death Cobra head tab in here?
Mm-hmm.
Mine does not. Mine, I can't get mine to tab right here, like tab down. Mine will not tab down. I'm so afraid that because this little head, his little head plate that he's on.
Yeah.
See, mine won't. I can't. I mean, you can try. Give it a shot. Maybe I have it ever so slightly off.
I mean,
Also, here's his.
that's scaled really weird, but I love that big old fat chunky helicopter.
Oh, I do too.
It makes me happy, man.
Yeah, he's fun.
Holy crap!
See. I don't know why. Maybe mine has an issue with it. Once again.
Ha!
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
You just some force. Just
Yeah,
too,
you got-
put enough
Had to
force?
put some chicken on it.
Okay, I didn't want to. I was scared because that's the one thin piece. But also I know a lot of people have complained about this just sticking off, but also I kind of okay with it because he's a snake guy, and this kind of feels like his tail.
Yeah, it don't.
Like he has a cobra tail because he's got a cobra head.
It
This
weirdly does
hanging,
not bother me that
this
much.
hanging off the back is a bit egregious because he's so wide, but also so are the rest of them. So he kind of just fits.
My only other thing is.
Thank you for
This-
pointing out the waist swivel.
Yes.
We would have never.
Yep.
He doesn't look at instructions,
Yep.
and I was afraid because I tried to move it, and it's real stiff. It's real stiff. It's got some good ratchets in there.
The other thing is when,
Also, what are these wheels? These wheels don't feel like they should even be there.
well, on car mode, they flip around and they actually peg into the back of them, but then in robot mode, they go to the forward to complete the way the look's actually supposed to be. So
Okay, because I was like, they just seem like they're kind of just there for whatever.
yeah, it's there for the reason.
Also, they did paint the when he attaches to the car mode, he does have painted missiles in the waist right here. So it's got some detailing.
But Mr. Instructions, what do we do with this when they're in these modes?
In these modes, it doesn't do anything. Exactly. It does that.
So-
And you know what? That would have been a perfect opportunity for the stands that are real thick to have a spot. And what I ended up doing was I just ended up sticking the waist here. And so it's just a waist sitting on a pillar.
Yeah.
Because, and then you just build him around it.
So yeah, it's like somebody illuminate me to what.
And
And I don't begrudge like, this
I'm not
being
hating.
another thing because we've got combiners that are
that
having
trailers and whatever.
this is its frame.
and, yeah,
But
this is
what
his
am I
frame.
supposed to do with this
Yeah.
when it's not? And because I don't think it's in the instructions.
Again,
Like-
that's not saying we hate this or anything. This is just
we paid a lot of money.
We
We
paid
waited a long time.
we
so,
paid a lot of money. We waited a long time, and we're gonna give you our honest opinions. We're not just gonna come on here and say, "Oh yeah, these are great and they're perfect," and you're stupid if you didn't buy this. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to give you our actual thoughts on it, and if you got it and you love it, I do too. I do love this. I am very pleased with it, but also that doesn't hold me back from critiquing it. There are things that could have been done better across the board. And ultimately, it's not my favorite HasLab. I still think Omega Prime's my favorite. I have this Omega and Death Source. I have not handled Victory, Leo, and I have not
He's
Victory
right,
Saber,
he's
and
right
I have
there
not
if you want
handled.
to.
I have not handled Unicron either. We'll do that.
Unicron is
We'll do that one day.
like 3/4 the size of that child.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So we'll get to. You know what? That'll be our.
Huge.
What do you got subscriber wise?
1310.
All right, 10,000 subs.
Yeah.
You get us 10,000 subs, we'll both do Unicron.
Let's see.
I love that the stand can
Medium-
hold
yeah.
all the little bits and bobs. Yes, absolutely. The stand. I will tilt it back. The one thing I will say about the stand is there's the two little notch pieces that hold this together. Wish were a little better because picking him up you have to hold the center column. If you can't hold the side columns, these will just off.
Yeah.
So you need to hold them, whichever thing you got attached to it, hold that base, because this also these I don't know what you call these, the support struts or whatever, they are only held in with friction. They don't tab in, they don't connect in, there's no ports. I don't think that's an issue. I don't know how often you're going to be pulling it out, pushing it in. I could see that being a long-term issue, because there are 6 ports, but there's only 3 stands. So you can kind of change it around how you like. But once again, you are just shoving those things in there and pulling them back out with no real locking mechanism.
And look, we all have our own thing. I don't care about stands personally, but I could see if this was on, like in a Detolf, square box by itself, and maybe a couple things, how that would give more of a presence to it. You can see how
I like a stand
thrown back on a shelf here.
It's gonna stay on the stand because I'm gonna put this way up high off the ground on a big shelf, and I like having the security of this isn't gonna kill over at some point and crash down. I was talking about my Lego Optimus Prime took a 6-foot tumble the other day, and he's not been put back together. So that's an overall package. I'm not mad at it. I don't feel like I've wasted my money on this.
I mean, I bought Devastator, and I don't feel like I'm wasting my money on this compared to that.
I bought this. This was my waste of money. I wish I had this money back.
Yeah.
But
you probably trade it.
I don't think we're as excited about this one as we were previously.
Yeah, not as excited as I wanted to be.
All we did was praise Omega Prime, because that's a great figure. There's nothing compromised about that figure. It does everything I could ever want it to, and then a little bit extra. I'm trying to think what I didn't like about that figure.
It was basically the originals, but made better.
But made better. And this kind of is that too. This is like the originals. But at the same time, it's just, there's a couple things holding it back from me just being like, this is 100% the best. So, do you have anything else you really want to say about this set?
Hold on. Jet modes and their alt modes and stuff, but
the transformations to alt modes and getting into I'm a big stickler of, I always use instructions, I always have a video, I don't ever want to accidentally snap something. Child me did that too much, brute forcing things. So me now, I always use instructions, I always use everything. These I didn't need instructions for. You do one, you got it. They all click together. The way it comes together, because they are so simple, in a positive way, it's not frustrating. Nothing feels overly complicated. Nothing feels fiddly. Nothing feels like it doesn't tab in securely. Like I said, the way the whole combiner comes together, super solid, amazingly solid figure. He's just as solid as the frame combiners, which is impressive. But obviously that comes with its own set of compromises.
Just a step. Oh yeah, that.
Also, I do like that all of the chest animals can stay in for vehicle mode. That's very nice. Because I didn't honestly expect that. I expected them to tab in like awkwardly somewhere, on the top.
Yeah, I mean, looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, I won't poo-poo having just a whole robot hanging down on the bottom of a jet.
That's every jet former.
For a jet former, but again, the feet really bother me. I wish.
I don't remember. I think that's right. I think that's
do
correct.
that. Okay.
Yeah. But also, they don't have any. None of them have thrusters. None of them have places for blast effects. I haven't checked if any of their guns are blast.
Oh, we don't have to get into like how that now things aren't blast effect compatible, but they look like they should be.
Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying on across the board.
Oh yeah, this
Kranix is not.
This it looks like those blast effects. Nope, they don't fit.
The new Seeker mold jet thrusters aren't blast effect compatible. I don't know what we're doing with that. What was the point of introducing blast effects?
Look at if you're phasing them out, then what you gonna make that for? It makes blast effects that go in it, and then it won't go into anything else.
Exactly. So I don't understand. But like I said, if you got it and you're happy with it, I can't fault you if you are just like, it's great, it's perfect. I can't find a fault. I'm not gonna argue with you on that, because you know what? If you're if this is your guy, Heck yeah, you picked a good figure. But at the same time,
If you are the number one Death Cobra fan,
if
man,
you're the
it is
number
a
one,
banner
yeah,
year for
you're
you.
living great.
Like-
But you know, as someone who before this was announced, I didn't know it existed. So therefore, I don't have any nostalgia to blind me to this. So overall, I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm not getting rid of it. I don't think.
Oh God, no,
No,
not
I'm
at all.
not. I don't plan on being like, oh, I got it and I'm mad. I'm gonna sell it or anything. No. He's fun. He's great. He's got a good shelf presence. I have a lot of fun messing with him. Again, it's the minor nitpicks. It's the minor nitpicks that come with the HasLab title that I think we've
Yes, it's the nitpicks you get when you try to market something as
premium.
the biggest thing of your brand, and it doesn't deliver that.
Yeah, this is if this is gonna be the premium, the end all be all, the highest tier.
If this is
of
the
a thing you
premium,
make-
which is this stuff, then that makes me worry what the future will be.
Exactly,
Like,
exactly. So it's like if this is what this one
Everyone
is,
gets a faux foot tilt now. I'm like,
yeah,
no,
it's like, okay, well then what's if we do Primus, what's he gonna look like? You know, is he just gonna be a big shell former? Is he gonna?
well, I mean, yes.
Yes, but he's not. That's not how Primus transforms. He's not a shell former. So is he gonna have fake ankle tilts? Is he gonna be? You know, what are we doing? Overall, I like them. Maybe not so much as their individual robot modes, mostly because the heads. Proportions are a big thing with this set that I think it fails.
Yeah,
That's
that's the biggest thing.
that's
The set is not bad. It just fails on like some proportion.
because if you were to take any of the other deluxes or Voyagers that we have right now and stick these beside it, they just look a little out of place. Like they look a little too chunky, a little too bulky. Even the other combiner like even if you were to take the individual robots of Devastator, which I think look bad, I think some of those proportionally are better than these. I don't not to say that those are better figures because they're not. These are obviously higher quality plastic, higher quality paint apps and things of that nature, but they feel like a design 5-10 years ago that has been forced into this new era. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like these feel like we drew these up in Combiner Wars and we just now got around to it. It's what this feels like.
Other combiners were one of this one was way worse.
Yeah. But I'm like they're overly chunky. They got too much hanging off. There's too much everything is like a big chunk moves. Like almost like Unicron era figures where it's like just like these legs. Like look at this. Also, if you move his legs all the way up, it doesn't look like anything.
Yeah.
It looks like nothing. Like I
It's a
said,
big old brick.
and then even if you do the knee, it goes up like a foot, like 1 foot length. It's like that's his knee at 90 degrees, and he might as well be just standing normal.
Yeah. And I mean, look,
Like-
these are staying in combined mode.
Yeah, you're putting it in this. Let's be real.
So I
Most
mean,
people aren't doing this.
I get it, but like I like some of the presence they have as a team like this.
Yeah. I want a
So-
team. I love a team. Like I just took the aerial bots apart to put
Mhm.
Nexus in the combiner frame.
Yeah.
Individually,
That was when I
they
was
look
wrong.
great. And you know what? There's a lot wrong with the aerial bots, especially with the legs on those. Oof, the leg on a lot of those are bad.
Yeah, but I don't care. They were $25 deluxes.
They're $25 deluxes. Exactly. Exactly. So, and these
I'll
have
give you-
these have the same issues with just big chunks hanging off the back of wings and stuff. And you know, I haven't done the price. I don't know what these cost individually. 7 to 300 and something divided by 7. I mean, their Voyager cost or more.
Yeah.
And you know, that's just where we're at. So, and you know that is with inflation and everything else, but at the same time,
Probably going to be 32, 38 apiece. Something like
yeah, so it's like they do, and they have Voyager plastic, but they don't have Voyager engineering. And that's a lot of
that.
it.
Well, and even Voyagers now don't even have Voyager engineer.
Exactly. A lot of them are deluxe pluses.
Yeah, it's just the plastic quality. Sorry,
Well, same with like,
Years,
you know,
right.
leaders. A lot of leaders are Voyagers with extra beds. And that's fine. I think that's fine. As long as I don't feel like I'm getting ripped off like I am with that Sentinel pack, which I'm still getting.
yeah.
Like that's that.
Yeah.
If long as I don't feel like I wasted my money, then I'm okay. And I don't feel like I wasted my money here. And I think if you ordered this and you're waiting on it still, you know, our criticisms are our criticisms, but don't don't make that deter you from this. It's a fun thing. You're gonna have a fun time with it. I think in hand these feel a lot better than they look, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because again, the plastic is something I have not experienced. Maybe
He's close. He's good.
Sideways is pretty close to
I-
the density of the plastic, but even it's a little thinner and it just has a different. It's not even just the thickness. It's like something different about the plastic. They're very sturdy, very
And the
robust.
paint apps, like
And the paint is
like the silver backing
best
on
paint
the
I think I've seen on
Decepticon logo. Oh, that's beautiful. Even when like they do Decepticon logos over like textures, like this has a gradiated texture, and it still looks perfect. There's no like color splotch or like, oh, I got a messed up logo or misaligned or anything. Everything's really solid that way.
Alrighty,
But
well,
that's LIOKAISER.
that's LIOKAISER, y'all. And I think that's about it. The youngin' here is wanting a sandwich of some sort that he was trying to whisper to me about, and I don't know what he's talking about.
Is it time for a really big sandwich?
I think a really big sandwich.
Sandwich, yeah.
I think it's time to feed the child. We'll take one last comment here. So, I would say the overall engineering is Voyager because of all the combined motor, ratchets, and joints hands built inside. The combined motor hands are great.
Yes, they are. The combined mill hands are great. We didn't really touch on those much. They are articulated. They have 3, and then 1, and then a thumb.
I feel they're a bit undersized.
They are a bit undersized, but they have to fit in the legs. So they got to fit in one leg, not both legs, mind you, because they don't like split. Like if they could have made, I don't know how you would have made the hand split and then come together to do a rotate, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the head and the hands feel a little out of proportion, but also, hey, in a year we'll have a DNA kit that'll fix everything we hate about this anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to bad it. It's just high expectations, and that's my fault.
Yeah.
I should live by the thing I'd live to in most things in life, and I never expect anything to be good. And so
expect nothing and you're never disappointed.
And so then the stoic thing of like going into battle thinking you're going to die and everything else is taken care of. So if you lose an arm, then you're already on the top. So I just need to.
It's but a flesh wound.
I need to not. So but yeah, it's just I think I was really hyped and really excited, and then everything didn't.
Last year with
land where I
me,
felt like it.
last year was my first time getting a HasLab because I hadn't got the previous ones. I bought Deathsaurus about 4 months ago, and even getting him secondhand out of the box, oh my god, I was like blown away at all the things. And I had already messed with yours when you got it, and I just fell in love with it instantly. This one getting it out of the box experience that first time, I will say the packaging team for HasLab, they kill it.
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, that's a weird thing to compliment, but like
I love getting them out. That's when I first felt the density, and I was like, "Oh, this is
the
cool."
way they're packaged, the way everything is presented is absolutely great. I love the numbered boxes. I love that you can, if you want to stick this all back in the box, you can, and everything has nice big plastic trays and everything. Obviously, the only things that you can't keep, the only thing that won't fit here is the extra 2 struts for the other jet modes. Every single other bit to this fits somewhere either on him or in the stand, and that is really nice because it is a bit annoying when you have a big set like this and then you just have extra pieces off to the side. So
yeah,
but yeah, that's LIOKAISER, and we'll, maybe we'll get together, maybe not, maybe next weekend and do a separate put together live stream, and we'll talk about all the reveals. If there's anything new from the live stream, there probably won't be. But
and the last one I think Big Easy sums up for where it's like, love this figure despite it not being absolutely perfect. Minor complaints for a great overall figure. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
it is a great overall figure.
It's a great overall figure, like I said. As a package.
The biggest thing is if it wasn't a HasLab, I would literally have said nothing about it.
Oh yeah,
nothing, zero. So and I complained a lot about Devastator. So
I feel like we were hard on this, but also I don't feel like any of our complaints were not warranted.
Yeah. Yeah, and thank you for calling us out about him having a waist rotation.
Yes, thank you, because that's, if I'm incorrect about something, then tell me.
All right, y'all. That's it. I'm going to get this kid a sandwich. and we're gonna figure out what the rest of the afternoon is.
Yep.
And until the next time, keep your notifications on so you know when we're doing a live stream. Check out the Instagram.
Yep, he is the
Um,
Weekly Transformer
mhm.
on Instagram, and I am Will Informed on Instagram. Come say hi, come check us out.
If you have a question, shoot us a message there. If you want a random Blokey Defender,
Our
drop,
T-shirt.
drop me a line, and I'll
If
hook
you want to
up
join the
with
Discord, send me a message on Instagram. I'll get you a link sent over. We talk about leaks and new stuff that we're getting. We post there pretty much every day, or at least I try to.
Yeah.
Keep it active. We got, a small community going there, and I think we're starting to get to the point where we're opening up a little bit more.
Yeah,